We back. We back. The first thing I'm going to do is do this obelisk. I've not played this since. I was going to do some farming for the pickaxe, but I think we'll just do that while we're recording. Some things have happened in the meantime. My new goal as far as returning to the stream is before my 31st birthday, which gives me about 2 to 3 weeks or so. We'll see. Grandma just had a good doctor's appointment. Her PT's going pretty well, but things are just very like touch and go every day. Maybe I just need to modify how I stream as a result. That's probably the biggest thing I need to do. I've pulled my hamstring. That's the biggest development. I mean, like, literally straight up rip that thing. Not some, oh, it hurts and it's kind of funny. Like, my whole back of my leg and down the front of my leg, down to my calf, is completely black. I heard it pop. It grabbed like a son of a bitch. It hurt like the dickens. And yeah, I'm just kind of gimping around. But I've been doing a whole lot of stuff. We had to fix the sewage. Like, it was a pretty crazy couple days. Sewer was backing up in the house for like 3 days straight. So I was trying to plunge that and work on it while my right leg was completely out of place, making things progressively worse. And grandma was in bad shape. So, but she ended up having a good doctor appointment. My brother came over and helped me with the sewer, and I've been icing my leg, and, you know, I can walk, I can stand, so things are, you know, slowly but surely getting better. And I figured today was as good a day as any, because I didn't want to do near as much. I've been getting like 8,000 steps, and I've got this pulled hamstring. And I figured, you know, I probably should do the whole rice thing. Rest, ice, compression, elevation. I've yet to actually rest that leg. And I figured, hey, I could record and rest my leg. Now, sitting, unfortunately, is basically uncomfortable because the hamstring goes all the way from the back of my knee all the way up to my butt. That's how much I pulled the bastard. But I got some Tylenol, some ibuprofen, and I can bear it enough. So let's make some progress. I think I wrote down that I wanted to get to Oasis Cove today. If we can do that comfortably, we'll do it. I'll admit that this playthrough is not my favorite thing in the world. It's going to be challenging. It's going to be long. I think that Wonderlands is right now it's in a disappointing place. The game I've been playing the most is Research and Destroy. This is definitely a playthrough that would also be better live. Most certainly. Let's do 3 runs, if I can actually beat this. 3 runs, and then let's get back to questing. If we don't get it in 3 runs, and it just wasn't meant to be, and I'll do it later. But we can... I believe we can just go back to Bright Hoof. It's one of the good things that this game did. I'm just getting my butt kicked, though. I think it's the fact that they scale to you. That's just not good for me. Research and Destroy is good. I think it's left a bad taste in my mouth, though, because I've been watching 6 Feet Under while I do it. And one, I'm really pissed about my leg, because one thing I've had, no matter how rough things get, I've had my health. And not having the ability to just like move my body whenever I want. Even though there's some good things about it. Grandma's not ordering me up the stairs quite as much right now. Anyway, I've been watching 6 Feet Under, and people love that show and they gush about it, but dude, I don't know. There was moments when I did really like it. I liked it really quite a lot through season 2, but I cannot stand the youngest daughter, not her in particular, but the art school plotline. Like the whole self-destructive, masochistic, pansexual artist stereotype thing, and they're just like the most annoying people ever. The one professor is just constantly bitching, and the Billy character, there's just a lot of unlikable characters at this moment. It was literally making me depressed to watch that show. And I think it's supposed to be a comedy, is the bullshit thing. Like, nothing was really funny. There's funny parts, but yeah, that artist plotline is just insufferable. With Wonderlands, to get back on that topic, we're going to be out of conversation points within the first 25 minutes here. First fucking 5 minutes. I've been recording for 5 minutes. I'm not like DSP where I can like tell somehow turn a 2-minute story into like a 35-minute thing. Rather just like here's the facts of the matter. The leg, it's foobar. The show, it was making me depressed. It's not funny. Wonderlands, the first DLC sucks and they're not really doing anything cool right now. Those people have already moved on. But for the sake of content, we're doing the melee only Celine run. I'm more interested in how she looks and the fact that I've tried to... Still not giving it up. Comment in the comments below, boy. Know who this is. I don't know that we can beat Pig Ward. I've done it once. Let's see if we can get up here. Boy, it'd be nice to use a gun. There's Royd. I think this shield has Royd on it. That's why I was using it. Royd and Dark Magic. I think it's his shield that's like really strong, but then his armor is actually really easy to bust off. I had a way I was doing this. I think I was changing melee weapons during the fight. Well, that thing should be messing him up. I don't know. Yeah, then I was switching over to acid. I know that. Like this is being played like a true RPG. I've got to match elements. I almost wonder if we shouldn't put it on balance though. Doing this on intense, I wonder if that's a mistake. Yeah, once you get him down to flesh, he's nothing. Then we can just put the ice on and go for it. We're not. We're not. We're gonna lose within... Oh my god, he's within a breath. It's almost worth grabbing the Spore Warden as my second class just so I can get someone to pick me up. I should have just kept doing damage with the weapon I had out. Rip. Live now, Wonderlands just hanging. Oh, City Skylines did a VR version. That's kind of cool. Well, here's what we can do. I know what we did the last time. I went to the feed reader. Let's see what's going on. I see that they're finally doing Avatar. Avatar 5 is already in filming. Like, that's insane to me. Do I not have anything that does shock damage? Should we have opened this run up to spells? So many questions. Unfortunately, during this time of my leg being like this, I can't even work on my garden that I was like going really hard on this year. Oh my god, just to have some trash mobs around would be nice. I don't think I can take the bastard. It'd be cool if getting his shield down counted as the second one. Dude, I can't do it. We're gonna have to go quest. So much for farming for the pickaxe. Pokemon Go community day events are happening around the world on May 21st. Well, I still am going hard on Pokemon Go because of wanting to make a capstone for that. Global mobile game revenue declined 6%. Ubisoft's making a mysterious Avatar game. Revenue's down. Disney could lose copyright for the original Mickey Mouse, huh? Superbad 2 apparently is making... Oh, it's not happening. Why is there even an article about it then? The Switch showcase, all right. What else can we read about? Okay, the Slayer of Vulcanair. Oh god, I don't know that I can take Vulcanair either. This is proving to be quite difficult. All right, later. I don't think I can kill Vulcanair. I'm gonna try, but need more levels. BioWare responds to rumors about Mass Effect 5. All right, let's go from there. A product page suggesting Shepard might return. Oh, it was a mistake. I forgot they were even gonna keep going with that. It's another game that I really wanted to stream and didn't. Was the Mass Effect thing. I do think there's going to be a return, though. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. But I best get to it before it's too late, right? Thank God we can at least sell our stuff. Maybe there's something really good in here. We have the money. 81. Nope. That gun right there could do this. If I could just shoot a gun, this is the gun that would kill Vulcanair for us. Not worth looking at that. And we're a berserker, so all we really need is roid shields if we have them, but we don't, so. Oh yeah, we gotta clear this whole section out. I forgot about this little area. See, this is actually like a really well-designed area with a lot of different elements to it. But you can completely skip it if you just run the main quest. Hell, that does more damage already. Valora. What is Valora supposed to be a play on? Is it completely new? Like Skullduggers, the Bandit, COV guns. Oh good, I'm getting some spasms in my leg now. I've got it pressed up against an ice pack and it's actually starting to spasm. Is that good, I wonder? Maybe that's good. It's coming back to life. I like fighting the trash mods. Trash mobs. I at least feel like this playthrough is possible. I was half tempted to start the white gun run though because I just want to shoot stuff. But finish what you start and all that. There's just a lot of this. There's a lot of like Viva Pinata. This is Viva Pinata, the I only crack animals open run. I noticed that most of my friends who were playing this and streaming this have already quit as well. But I paid good money for this game. I'm gonna take it for all it's worth. Even if Gearbox is gonna keep being Gearbox. Post Battleborn. They're not doing a terrible job on this. They've been releasing like consistent hotfixes. It's just that the DLC is extremely underwhelming. There's a lot more that needs to be account-wide. Chaos Chambers leave a lot to be desired, but it's not like it's terrible. I've been sinking quite a few hours in there. I really want to have access to my freaking myth rank though. Definitely would like to be gaining some XP towards that. That's right, bitch. Just like I clubbed your friends, I will club you. I thought this was a really good melee weapon when I used it in the past. I kind of thought it was going to carry me for a while, but it's not really going crazy, is it? Started watching the movie about Jackie Robinson last night. It was really good. I got to finish it, but I've been really enjoying the movie. I've always had a love of baseball, even though I can't really stand modern baseball, but that was like my thing. My grandpa was a ball player, my great grandpa was a ball player, my dad was a ball player, so I became a ball player. And I played baseball from the time I was 4 until I was 19. Thank God a level. I would have kept going too, but I just pissed down my leg my last year of baseball. I mean, we'll keep going action skill cooldown because that's been the thing carrying our ass. Orders reserved. I mean, that's really good for the roid damage, so there's only one point we could put in that though. Maximum health is restored. That's helpful. Weapon swap speed, none of that matters. I mean, can I put any more points into melee damage? Nope. Health regen's fine. Damage dealt to enemies that are slowed. Yes, at least 1 point into that. Because I bet that would help this weapon a lot. I think it's level 20. I think it's when you're halfway to the cap we get our second class. And I'm leaning towards Stabomancer, but there's another part of me that's really tempted to go Spore Warden just to try to get those revives. I think that's gonna probably come in clutch, but I don't think there's much within Spore Warden that helps us with melee. Of course, we'll end up having a lot of companion damage to back us up, which would also be helpful. And he melees, so I think that's fair. Like, see, if I could loot his junk or just sell this on the ground so we didn't have to constantly unequip. We're trying to loot so we can make a little money along our journey here, but... Fortunately, there's a really good event going on right now that I haven't taken very much advantage of. Which is that SDUs are half off and there's more quest items in the vendors. I do hope they raise the level cap, though. I know a lot of players are against it. What I find kind of sad as a Borderlands guy is that most of the big time people have already started going back to like BL2. It just never ends. Like Jolts. People love his content. He did like a month for Wonderlands. He never seemed that like happy with it. He loves Borderlands too. That's all he gives a shit about, I think. And he's like the biggest Borderlands guy, really. And instead of doing like a Wonderlands challenge run, he just did some more Borderlands 2 Let's Plays. And it almost had me like, yeah, maybe I want to do some like BL2 or something. Oh, I did. Gearbox, either Gearbox or their community, I don't know what the answer is, but how do you make people do like the modern stuff? How do you make people come in and do some BL3 even? Or Wonderlands? And I know that he's like a big deal in Gearbox. He's one of the community badasses. He's on their team. Like, oh, it's running into my freaking groin now. Permadeath, schmermadeath. I'm surprised they're not more like, please promote the new stuff. BioWare has responded to internet speculation that Commander Shepard will return in the next Mass Effect game, and it sounds like it's not going to be the case. A poster version of the teaser art for the next Mass Effect game featured on the BioWare Gear Store contained description that read, I'm not going to be looking at the screen. We got to at least be running the right direction. What the hell? Shepard's final quest may have ended the threat of the Reapers, but at great cost, including Earth itself. While Shepard and survivors are left to pick up the pieces, fans are left wondering what's next. Ah, keep going the wrong way. Have I mentioned before? I think I have. In every Let's Play we've ever done, I have a terrible sense of direction. So the State of Decay 2 Let's Plays, the new challenge runs that I was going to do, those have been delayed. Because it's going to be quite a little while until we get the big updates. Update 31's been pushed to like indeterminate amount of time in the future, which I did hear there was quite a bit of trouble with the infestation as they had the infestation update as they were doing it now, and it needs like quite a bit of tuning. But yeah, we got a while to wait, man. Update 30 with Forever communities is coming, but that's not really that exciting, and I can't do that many like Let's Plays from that. Unless I just want to keep killing people off, because it's going to be more challenge runs. Okay, the description for the poster of the teaser art kicked off discussion line what next Mass Effect game could bring back Shepard. The text has since been updated to remove Shepard's name. However, Gearbox, or yes, Jesus, BioWare's Mike Gamble issued a statement on Twitter. Yeah, that was a mistake. Fixed. Exciting stuff. Pretty sure I can't do this until I open the third machine, because it's going to be a bridge that blocks our progress. This is only we're doing for the XP, and as I mentioned, it's kind of the one bad thing about the lucky dice being account wise, you can't get that XP. You can get a couple levels, I think, really just from collecting the dice. Do it so we can still do the thing. There's no way we're gonna have time because we're gonna have like 25 minutes of talking now. Still cannot touch flying enemies. You have gamble statements, however, mention Shepard by name or confirm that the character will not return. There you go. He's coming back. Yep, 25 minutes of preloaded dialogue here, which instantly makes my eyelids heavy. It's just useless. Like, oh no, just drop the fucking bridge. Nope, can't even do that. Just got to keep disarming, rearming, disarming, rearming. Oh, I didn't even have my ice weapon on. So the Berserker just naturally does ice damage. Wow. And I'm going to sell everything to just really extra screw myself so I don't even have that tactical advantage of switching elements. Wow, we're actually still in the running for the agility thing. As I make it there, it's going to finally time out. Unless we just found like a glitch and pausing the game actually resets the timer, which would be really cool. They give you quite a bit of time on that, damn. Oh my god, we keep getting slowed though. Wow. We had so much time to do that. Spin to win, Wrath around the corner. Here goes Miko, knock him in the air. All right, everyone focus to Montana. If it's Kelvin, you dead regardless, boy. One of these guys will die in this pile of goblins. Someone must die. Oh, so close. This would be actually like a great time for the death counter. I should have busted that out for this. Summer Fall 2023 releases announced, and some are even landing today. During today's Indie World presentation, Nintendo announced a plethora of games coming to the Switch console. From the 20 indie games shown, there will be something for everyone to look forward to, ranging from Noir Punk to action-adventure to Souls-like platformers. Feels like Batman. Too bad so many games are dying. Video game industry is pretty damn bad. It's both good and bad, but at archiving. We don't have a national database, though. That's the problem. Like we do for films and writing and other works. And you'd think it'd be easier because you could literally just store it on hard drives. Playable versions. Have virtual machines, let people go and try them out. Everything that exists right now is all private museums. There's a lot of like VWii games that I really wanted to try out. Like one's a basically like Sim Ants. Another Crab's Treasure, developed by Agro Crab. This crustacean-themed Souls-like game puts you in an undersea world that's on the verge of collapse. Playing as Krill, the hermit crab, you will use the treasure around you on the ocean floor as a shell to resist attacks from enemies larger than yourself. Hey. I think we can see that this is going very well. I can't even properly, you know what, for the sake of sanity, I don't know how much this changes this game, but I know it changes the difficulty a lot. But this Let's Play, is it less entertaining? I'm gonna imagine it's more entertaining to actually see this progress a little bit. It's on intense. This is not going well. Yeah, now I can just like slay this shit. I think that's what we gotta do, man. Otherwise, we're doing a lot of just dying and going in the same circle. I had a feeling I was going to run into that damn barrel. They move so slow, but yet they go so far in this one. I didn't realize how much of the Berserker tree is all about melee. But yeah, it really is all about melee. Honestly, Graveborn might not be bad too. Like, just having a way to get some health. Our sustain is not good. I feel like there's actually quite a few options here, which is interesting because it's such a limited way of playing this. I don't want no broccoli. Every time I hear that word, it reminds me of a song that we used to play on stream that was copyright free. I think it was called like Everclear. I don't know, but the song was I don't want no broccoli. Division 1, 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. The same copyright free jams on Spotify. Man, those were the days. And I felt like I came into Twitch late back in that day of 2015, 2016 days. And now it's like a whole fucking different world on there. And there are so many people. Oh, it's gonna be tight. Oh, thank God for balanced. It's gonna make this so much more doable. If we discover like a chaos level 35 build that we can actually use melee on, that would be cool. Everyone wants a Borderlands 2 remaster, and I just don't see it. I don't get it. I'm sure they're gonna do it because money. But I'm getting so sick of remasters. People just don't really give a shit about these new games like they used to. Outside of like Elden Ring this year. I'm gonna have to bust this guy's knee. There's no way we're getting a second wind here. Does his butt count as a crit? It's not even gonna be close. Mountain trolls just have so much health. That's the problem, man. They're healthy. Very, very healthy. Gunbrella, looks like there's too many. Okay, I'm not interested in this article anymore. Even though a lot of these games actually look really cool. I don't have a Switch though. My nephew does. We need to get it back into his little studio so we can use it. Oh, did we manage to get lost again? Because it looks like we did. What the hell? Where am I going? What the hell? Okay, around this corner. Just around the bend here. I still wish Gearbox would implement those like variable check marks to help guide you in the right direction. And I also wish Gearbox would just talk in your ear while you attack stuff. Not make you sit there as much. Oh, I needed that barrel. I needed that barrel. His knockback just wasted our ult, which means we're in the same damn situation again. Oh, unless he keeps spinning. Unless we can do this like Battleborn and just keep spinning around him. He's actually got to swing that club. Let's see, it's tough because the aim assist wants to grab so much that it's actually hard to like turn around him. Oh my god, that's health gate right there. How we went from full health down to 8 health in one swing, and it's one of the most bullshit Gearbox mechanics next to the heliophage method, which is immunity phases. This is a little interesting actually. 25 ward recharge rate, and ward recharge delay. So even though we get rid of the Roy damage, that should actually help our survivability quite a bit. Except I'm forgetting that we're using that ability that actually cuts our shields down. It'll be alright. Alright, we'll try to kill this boss in and call that an episode. I think we're gonna have to be level 40 to beat the damn game. Oh, this is gonna be so hard because so much of our damage is about ice. Ugh, you fucking would. That went so bad. A lot of these have been not going our way though, to be fair. Missing a lot of these spin to wins. Oh, you bastard. Jar, get involved. Because I'm getting health gated and ripped apart already. That's not going to go far enough. Oh, it went just far enough. Thank goodness. Oh, fucking health gate, man. We were healing from that barrel. This is painful. Did I already sell my shit off? No, I didn't. All right, good. We can at least get through this. And then actually bones are weak to ice. Even though he's probably going to be immune. I don't like killing the trash mobs because that's how we're going to stay up here. Oh, is it going to get far enough? Nope. All right, back to ice. Feel like I'm playing Mass Effect 1 or Dragon Age. Whatever happened to Dragon Age? We're going to make another one of those too. That's been a long time ago. Like my returning to streaming at this point. It's more of a myth, a ghost. And you question the whys and the wherefores. I knocked him back. Oh my god. You can't spin to win when you keep teleporting like that. I'm not even touching his ass. I need something different. Let's try some fire damage on him. Quit teleporting! He teleports before I can even finish the swing is the issue. Acid might have been our best bet. So he resists both fire and ice. Come on. Jar. Jar. Jar.